The world of 90 Day Fiancé has always been filled with larger-than-life personalities, raw emotions, and unforgettable stories, but few stars have captivated audiences quite like Nikki Exotika. Known for her bold confidence, glamorous transformations, and unapologetic authenticity, Nikki has always stood as a symbol of resilience. Yet, beneath the sparkle and confidence lies a very human story, one that recently took an emotional turn. Just days ago, Nikki took to social media to share a heartfelt message that left fans concerned. "Thank you for all your well wishes and messages of support and prayers. I need a couple of days of rest. I'm very weak and in a lot of pain." Those few lines carried a wave of emotion that rippled across her fanbase, leaving many wondering what happened, how she was doing, and whether this iconic reality star, who had overcome so much already, was facing another battle behind the scenes. A glimpse behind the glamour to the public eye. Nikki Exotika is all glitter and glow. The blonde bombshell has built her image on transformation, self-love, and fearlessly living her truth. Fans first met her alongside her partner, Justin, on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, where she openly discussed her identity and the challenges of navigating love, culture, and self-acceptance. Her story wasn't just about finding love, it was about reclaiming power. Nikki's life has been a journey of metamorphosis, from a young dreamer in New Jersey to a global icon of individuality and strength. Yet, even the strongest among us sometimes reach moments of fragility. When Nikki shared her recent health update, the tone was raw, softer than her usual posts, stripped of glamour but full of honesty. Fans quickly realized that behind the celebrity glow, Nikki was human first. "I'm very weak and in a lot of pain." Nikki's words hinted at more than physical exhaustion. Her voice carried the kind of vulnerability that comes only when life slows you down. Though she didn't reveal exactly what caused her pain, followers speculated it might be linked to her recent hectic schedule, appearances, interviews, travel, and the emotional toll of constant public attention. Nikki's health struggles have often intersected with her life story. She has been open about undergoing multiple surgeries and procedures throughout her transformation journey, many of which required immense recovery and courage. Over the years, she's talked about how those experiences shaped her resilience, but they also left her with lasting challenges. This time, it seems her body was sending a message, one she could no longer ignore. "Even strong people need to rest," one fan commented under her post. "You've inspired so many. Take your time to heal, we'll be right here," another added. Within hours, thousands of supportive comments poured in, proof of how deeply Nikki has touched the hearts of fans around the world. The power of vulnerability. What makes Nikki Exotika's story so powerful is not just her beauty or fame, it's her transparency. She never hides her scars, whether emotional or physical. In an era where social media often celebrates perfection, Nikki's willingness to show her pain makes her authenticity even more magnetic. Her message reminded fans that self-care isn't selfish. Even those who seem unstoppable need moments to breathe, reflect, and recharge. For years, Nikki has been a symbol of transformation, but perhaps the most important transformation is learning when to pause. A career built on courage. To understand why Nikki's message struck such a chord, it's important to look back at her path. Long before 90 Day Fiancé, Nikki was an artist, model, and performer who refused to fit into boxes. Her career began in music, where she performed under her stage name Nikki Exotika, blending pop glam with raw personal storytelling. She's been compared to icons like Lady Gaga and Madonna for her fearless creativity, but Nikki's journey had its own challenges. Transitioning publicly and navigating a world that often misunderstood her, she faced criticism, rejection, and isolation. Yet through it all, she stood tall, transforming her pain into purpose. On 90 Day Fiancé, audiences saw a more intimate side of her. Her relationship with Justin revealed her vulnerability, her temper, her compassion, and her longing to be loved for who she truly is. Their ups and downs reflected not just the drama of reality TV but the complexity of human relationships, especially when intertwined with identity and cultural differences. The message fans needed when Nikki wrote her heartfelt post about being in pain. It wasn't just a health update, it was a message of strength and surrender. For many, it served as a reminder that healing doesn't always happen in the spotlight. Sometimes, it begins in silence, in rest, in the courage to say, "I need a break." Fans flooded her social media with love, creating hashtags like #PrayForNikki, #StayStrongExotika, and #QueenOfResilience. Supporters shared their own stories of struggle, chronic pain, and emotional exhaustion, thanking Nikki for being a voice that reminded them to slow down. Her openness became a ripple of empathy, a rare moment in celebrity culture where followers and star met in shared humanity. Rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Sources close to Nikki have said she's been advised by doctors to take it easy for a few days, focusing on recovery and mental rest. Those who know her best describe her as a workaholic, someone who pours her energy into every appearance, project, and performance. But this moment might mark a new chapter for Nikki, one centered not just on transformation, but healing. Her fans are hoping she takes all the time she needs, because they know she'll come back stronger. After all, Nikki Exotika has never stayed down for long. Every setback has only fueled her comeback story.